Hello and welcome to PGA Tour Golf for the Amiga. A game which is, golf is golf. Either you like it or you don't. There's no two ways about it. But a game I want to showcase for various reasons. One of them being that it is one of the few games in which, one of the few Amiga games in which Rob Hubbard, which of course is a Commodore 64 musical legend, provided the music for. And sound effects, but primarily the music is what you are concerned about. PGA Tour Golf is, surprise, surprise, a golf game, and you have access to 4 different courses you can play, and you can create your own golfer and play with up to 3 friends. Leaderboard Golf is, of course, of some renown on specifically the Commodore 64. I don't find the Amiga versions to be particularly enjoyable, but that is more or less the benchmark for golf games on Commodore computers in general. And when I played this game the first time, I was quite in awe by the overall quality of the golf game. I mean, hit a ball with a stick until you get the closer hold and plug it in the hole and feel proud about yourself that you did it in less than 200 strokes. But as a golfing game within that very limited niche genre, it is actually of a surprisingly high quality. No, it is not a graphical masterpiece. No, it is not an audio masterpiece. But there is something about this game that I can't explain it. I can't necessarily prove it, but there's just a sense of quality over this game. As golf games goes, a lot of effort was put into the presentation. The 3-click system, which I personally hate, but it was the best that was potentially available back then, I suppose. You click once to start powering your golf swing, and you click once to set the power, and then you click once towards the end in order to set the angle of the shot. If you hit exactly in the middle of the bar where you started, you will shoot straight. If you press early, you will curve to the left, a hook shot, and if you click late, you'll do a slice, which is a curve to the right. All those things are modeled quite well in this game, but beyond having your golf clubs and normal strokes, you have very limited other types of special strokes. You have the blast when you are in sand, you have the pitch when you are in a certain range of the green, but you don't have things like chips or punch shots or all those things that are considered to be the norm in more modern golfing games. But it is worth mentioning that this was more or less the predecessor of what later, much later, became the Tiger Woods golf series. In the wake of this specific game, there was an awful lot of other golf games popping up. PGA Euro Tour, Ryder Cup, Micropros had a go at a golfing game as well, and I don't really think any of them ever lived up to this one, or definitely did not surpass it. It feels like you are playing golf, which perhaps is a bit stupid to say because I mean you're playing a bloody golf game You're not doing a racing car simulator, but there's that certain sense of realism to it, as much as can be expected from a Amiga game from 1991. But I mean, I personally like golf games. I can enjoy watching golf, even though I haven't watched that for quite a while. I do have a certain thing for golf. It's probably because when you get very good at it, both in computer form and in real life, it looks epic. Or it looks dull as hell. I don't know. No, I'm not qualified to judge. That is an individual opinion. But I have bought several golf games over the years. The PGA, the Tiger Woods PGA series, I bought up until they start changing the commentators, in which case I gave up because I didn't like the new commentators they were using. All those fantasy things are, of course, not present in this game, but it has that golfing feel to it, and I suppose that is what you want from a golfing game. The different views help you try to place your shots. The wind, um, that's probably one of the things that really annoys me with this game, is the fact that the wind tends to come from all directions. Um, you have headwind, and then you have tailwind, and then you have sidewind, and then you have tailwind again. And sometimes the wind direction seems to be changing every half second, so you've just been setting up the perfect aim, and then you have to change your aim again because now the wind suddenly comes from the other direction. I'm not saying that it is impossible for that to occur, but it just feels a bit wonky at times. Because of the three-click system, it can be a bit obnoxious to land the shots exactly where you want them to, and I guess that is at least somewhat realistic because I'm not a very good golfer in real life, but I've played it, and it is bloody hard to get that ball to go exactly where you want it to. So I suppose in that regard, this is a somewhat accurate simulation. But I mean, what more is there to say? It's golf. Um, of the Amiga golf games I've played, this has definitely been the highlight for me, and even to this day, I can sometimes boot it up just for a quick little golf game when I'm in the mood for playing a bit of golf and don't necessarily want to play an advanced PC version, which has 2.5 hours of presentation between each hole and some whatever yelling and screaming at me for being absolutely amazing or absolutely horribly crap. Not after Tiger Woods 2009. That was the last good Tiger Woods from a commentary point of view, if you ask me. Not much more to say, basically. Golf, good. I like it. I enjoy it. Probably not to everyone's taste, and that's perfectly fine. I still want to put it on display because the overall feel, as I said earlier in the video, is of a very, very professional product. Not a simulation level or anything wonky like that. It's just, it can't pinpoint it, but there's just something about this game's overall feel that just screams high quality. So sometimes I will be covering these niche games because it is a gaming appreciation channel, and this is a game that I've definitely appreciated and still to this day appreciate from time to time. So it is what it is. If you like it, if you like golf, you would potentially like playing this game. And if you don't like golf, then you probably wouldn't. And that is as simple as it is. And on that note, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye for now.